Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are building a suburban house with a detached garage. You guys seem to really enjoy these like suburban styled family homes. I guess most of my audience is from the States, from America, so you would live a house like this or have a house similar to this in your neighborhood. I do not live in America. I have never seen a house like this in real life, but I do enjoy building them very much. And for me, particularly, they are the easiest ones to build. Once I start doing the tutorials on the channel, I will start with doing these types of homes because in my view they are the easiest ones to accomplish. But this house, as you can see, it has a little L-shaped porch at the front of the house, and then it has a small porch at the back. This house does have quite a lot of kits, one of them including the pets, so the house is all prepared to have pets. Usually, I'm a cat person, so usually I include things for cats like the scratchers and the litter box. So we have that as well. The issue with this house came when it came to roofing. It has quite an odd shape at the top, so I had a little bit of issues there, but in the end it did look quite nice. As you can see, we do have a quite large chimney on the side of the house and a little balcony that comes off of the master suite. This house has 4 bedrooms. It has 1 master bedroom with their own bathroom, and then it has 3 kids' bedrooms. One would be maybe like a preteen bedroom, one is a teenager or young adult, and then you have a toddler room. This house also has stuff for toddlers, so it has the potty and it has the high chair in the dining room. Now downstairs, the layout, I really enjoy it. So you come in, you have a little entry hall, and then you come into the main living area, which is quite long. You have your living area, your dining area, and then a separate office. I wanted continuity, that's a fancy word for me, to the space. So I did not want to enclose the office. So we create a little pretend open door. What you do is, you will see in a minute, I will close the wall, so I will have a flat wall. I will put in a archway and then 2 doors on the opposite way, so it looks like the door is there, but the doors are left open, and this way you can look through the whole entire house, and that is what I wanted. See, as you can see, that is what we're creating right here. It is something that is very easy, but it does create a little bit of atmosphere to a house. Now, we use the most beautiful sofas in this whole game, which are the ones that came with the what was once a free pack and now it is not, but the pack of the Desert Deluxe. I absolutely love these sofas. They look extremely comfy. So we put those there, and then we put a TV on top of the fireplace. So you have this little lounge area. It is quite cozy. I wanted it to look quite neutral and modern. So you can see we use a lot of objects from the home, how is it called? Dream Home Decorator. That's it. I always forget the name of it. But that pack, we used quite a lot of items from there, just because it suited the style that I was going for. Next to the fireplace, there's 2 little doors. I kind of liked that idea, and those doors, one of them leads them to a downstairs bathroom and the other one to a laundry room downstairs. Usually I tend to add the laundry rooms next to the kitchen or to the garage, but this time I had an extra space there, and it turned out to be a quite sizable laundry room, so that was quite nice. And then the kitchen, it is not as big as I usually make them, but I think it ended up looking very nice. It has the same color scheme, but it introduces a bit of black in like the appliances. Oh my god, I think I forgot a fridge. Yep, I think I did. I do not remember putting a fridge in. So if you get this house, put a fridge in, please, because I completely forgot it, and now the house is on the gallery without a fridge. So I'm gonna have to leave a comment so that people are aware that you will have to add a fridge in. You know, I always end up forgetting something. I always try to pay really good attention to add the fire prevention system and the fire alarm, because it is quite essential, although it does not help a lot. It might help in some cases to save your Sim's life. So I always try to include that. And when I have seasons or I use anything to do with seasons, I like to include the little thermostat. But this time I forgot a fridge, which is incredibly stupid. I haven't done that in quite a while, so enjoy. Here, as you can see, we are creating a little garage. I wanted it detached from the house, just like in the garden, and inside is where we're going to put all of the ugly items that we do not want inside of our house. So at the moment, we have a bicycle, you have the woodworking table, and gym equipment. Of course, if you need any like skill building items for your job, such as like the horrible cupcake machine or any other, like the weather machine, or those ugly things that you do not want on your garden or in your house, you can put it there. I also added, of course, a little car at the front, like I always do. I like to not put cars inside of garages and just put them outside in the driveway. I think it looks good, and then you can use the garage to put in your ugly items. As you can see here, we are creating the kitchen. I really like these cupboards that came with, again, Dream Home Decorator. I like them in this swatch. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but any item that you get from that pack, if it's in white, it is so glaring white, it looks absolutely awful. So I do not use white in that pack at all. I think it looks too white, if that is even a thing. It's just so glaring. And it looks extremely artificial. But, you know, small little kitchen, you have a little breakfast bar area there. I like to think, like, no, family house. You could put your kids there in the morning eating their cereal while you pack their lunches or stuff like that. I don't know. I like it. I'm a mom, so I think with mom brain and try to think of things that would be more practical. Here is the little laundry room. Then in the garden, you just have a few lounge chairs. The back, like I said, the back porch has the cat items. And then the garden itself, you have the lounge chairs, you have a barbecue, you have a dining area, and that is pretty much it. So you may notice that the footage is a little bit slower, just marginally, but a little bit slower than it usually is. And that is why the video is quite longer than it usually is as well. That is because sometimes the footage is so fast that it's just, you know, it's too much and it's just spinning everywhere and you cannot see what I am doing properly. So I try to slow it down just a little bit. This bedroom here is absolutely amazing. I ended up loving this bedroom. By the way, this was built in Newcrest, and I am filling all of the lots with these types of homes. So you will see the neighbors' houses in the background that are in the same style, some even in the same color schemes, but they're all different. And I really enjoy this little neighborhood we're creating here. So you might see those. But this little bedroom here, this is of course the master suite. You just have a nice bed. They have their own TV. They've got some storage, and then they have a bathroom. Most of the bathrooms have a bathtub. So the family bathroom upstairs has a bathtub. The one downstairs has a bath shower combo. This is quite useful for toddlers and pets because sometimes you need to bathe them and you cannot do it in a shower. So I made sure to have enough space to do that. As you can see, all of the bedrooms are quite, I wouldn't call them small, but they're quite conservative in size, and they're quite realistic. I think that if you lived in this house like in real life, you would not call this a small house whatsoever. But for The Sims it is not a humongous house. It is a normal sized house, and I like that. This toddler's bedroom ended up looking so cute. We went with the same color scheme as the bed, and this like green and blue color scheme, and I think it's really cute. And I put the little rug that has the flowers on it, like a grass rug. I really ended up enjoying it. So I am actually doing this voiceover on a Saturday. I usually do it on the day that the house is going out. So if there are any updates until then from the Sims team, then I will have to do it in my next upcoming video. That is because my kids are now on half term. Half term in the UK means that the kids are off of school on holidays. So they are like 6 terms during a year, and now they're off of school for the Halloween period, just a week. But during these days, I will spend more time with my kids and we will watch movies. That's something that I would like to do, and TV shows and all that stuff. So I am trying to get ahead of myself and just do it now on the weekend and have at least 2 houses and 2 videos ready and uploaded so that I can, enjoy more time with them. So whilst they're asleep, I am working. So I'm thinking I will include 1 base game build each week. So I, as of now, am doing 3 videos or 3 builds a week. Maybe one of them will be base game, the other ones will not, will be recreations or some other themed building. In this case, the shell of this house is base game. So the windows, the floors, the doors, they're all base game. So if you like a challenge and if you only have base game, then you could try download it. A lot of things will disappear, including all of the plants outside and the trees. But you can, put your own plants, your own trees. So if you like a challenge, you can go ahead and do that. But all of this to say that I have 2 builds that are planned. I still want to do the Watcher house that I've been constantly talking about. And then I was asked to recreate the house from the Midnight Club TV show. I've only watched 5 episodes. When I do builds such as that one, because in the TV show it is kind of a I don't know how you would call it, like a kind of like a hospital that you live at. I forgot the name of it. Yes, I completely forgot the name of it. It's like a hospital that is not a hospital, if that makes any sense at all. It does in my head. But I will make it into a residential house and I will only recreate the outside of the house. So on the outside, we will make it as similar as humanly possible. But then on inside, I take on my own thing and I create a proper house, the Watcher house, as I have the TV show and I can watch, and it is a residential house in the TV show. I will try to make it look as closely as possible. So I'm going to have to rewatch that so that I could, make it look as similar as possible. But maybe for this week, since this one is not proper base game, I will make 1 base game and 1 of those 2 builds. Probably the Watcher house, because that is the one I've been hyping up the most. As you can see right now, I am just showing you how to use hidden lighting in a building. I love to have a well illuminated house, but I hate having a million lights everywhere. So what I am doing is just scaling down those lights. They're base game, they're very bright. I scale them down and I hide them within the window frames. That way it illuminates the whole wall without having to have light fixtures everywhere. Because I think, too many or as many as you would need to properly illuminate everything, it would just look very bad. So as you can see here as the screenshots, she is a beauty. I really enjoy it. I would love to live here actually. This is quite my style. Anyway, if you do want to download this or any other of my builds, then you can of course find me on the gallery using hashtag SimsDesigns or hashtag SimsDesignsYT. Do follow me on the gallery. I've got plenty of content that is gallery exclusive that will never come onto YouTube. So if you want to snag those up, then you will need to be following me on there so you will see it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you for my next one. Bye. So to anyone that has not seen my community post, my computer decided to die. And so there will be no extra videos this week. So this video here, this whole voiceover was done before my computer broke. My computer is currently getting fixed by Currys and it will only be ready by next week, maybe by Thursday next week. So then we should resume our normal schedule of uploading. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I never like to set up schedules, because something always derails it. I think this time the fix will be quick and the computer is still in warranty, so that's quite lucky. But the whole keyboard just decided to stop working and then the computer won't turn on, and it has been a whole debacle. But hopefully it will be fixed very soon and we will resume our normal scheduling. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you very soon for the next one. Bye!